Is Rich Paul and LeBron James trying their best to get Brandon Ingram out of New Orleans? If you ask me, I think so. I'm going to let you know right now on the Pelicans Scoop. Cue the music.
This is the Pelicans Scoop with Jordan Kitchens, breaking down everything under the sun about your New Orleans Pelicans. Smash that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe to stay on top of your Pels content. Now, running point, here's Jordan.
What is good, YouTube? I am your host with the most, Jordan Kitchens, and I'm back again with another edition of the Pelicans Scoop. So stop what you're doing, like, comment, subscribe, because I got some comments for you guys. So last video, I made a video about like how disastrous the Pelicans have been this season, and I really wanted to hear from the people that are putting their money into this, right? The people that are actually buying tickets and how we had to do with the Bally Sports thing. No Bally Sports, we got to buy antennas for the TVs and whatnot. So I got some comments in the video yesterday, and I want to break these down for you guys today right now before we get into the nitty-gritty of the video. So first comment comes from Guitar Dragon Nola. He says, I'm in Baker, Louisiana, 10 miles north of Baton Rouge, and I can't even watch the games with an antenna. Bush League for 2024. Bush League. You know what, Guitar Dragon? Appreciate your comment. And I agree with you, man. The fact that we have to get antennas for smart TVs and do all this, and I've seen people talk about, well, guys, people are not canceling their current, cable subscription or whoever they're using just to get. I've seen somebody say Cox. Like, nobody's just gonna cancel their whole, their whole subscription, whatever they got going on, just to watch the Pelicans games. Like, that's already ridiculous. Bally Sports is on everybody's channel. You can always catch the games. I don't know what in the world with this. We gotta either go buy an antenna to put on my smart TV. I got a whole Google TV in my room, and I had to go get an antenna to put on it so I can watch the Pelicans games instead of just going to the Bally Sports channel or just going on the channels on the TVs. Going on the channels are already set there. And like I got 5 channels on there, but it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, and I couldn't agree more. And I feel like a lot of people have the same sentiment because it's ridiculous. And honestly, that's when I always say it. Y'all know I say it pretty much every video because it's my biggest gripe. That's when I knew things were going to be bad. When they made us buy antennas in 2024 to put on smart TVs. Okay? I didn't want to call it out at the time, but it was just a little weird. I didn't want to, be the black sheep. But damn it, I'll be the black sheep today. So I appreciate you, Guitar Dragon. Appreciate you for your comment. So next comment comes from Ricky Pornier. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly, Ricky. Sorry if I mispronounced your name. 2494. He says, I live in Lake Charles. I never miss a game. Had to spend $100 for Pelicans Plus. For what? Exactly, Ricky, for what? Why am I paying $100 to watch these guys? I'd rather go watch a pickup game in the local park than watch the Pelicans play somebody at this point, right? So it says, for what? I remember the New Orleans Jazz first year, and that team played harder than this team. Well, Ricky, I can't remember that, okay? You got some years on you, Ricky, so I appreciate you for stopping it, Ricky, and I appreciate you for commenting and letting me know how you guys feel. So, like I said, you guys, let me know how you guys feel, man. Season ticket owners, guys that are actually actively going to the games and having to pay for extra means to watch this team and support this team. Like, how do you guys feel? The people that are actually putting their money where their mouth is, I really want to know how you guys feel, because to me it's a travesty, right? That is the product at hand, and there's no like light at the end of the tunnel. You see what I'm saying? Like, there's no light at the end of the tunnel. We don't really see what it can be. We already see, like, man, we're 5-20 years old with. Right, they don't play again until Thursday, and honestly, they can really just forfeit the rest of the season. You're 5-20, man. You're basically almost 9 to 10 games out of the 10th seed. That's the last spot for the play-in. Last team in the West, right? Just a visual. But now that's been said, appreciate you guys for chiming in. But now let's dive into the nitty-gritty of the video. Is LeBron James, is he plotting to get Brandon Ingram out of New Orleans? So recently, the Lakers have popped up as the betting favorite to land Brandon Ingram. Granted, this was before the injury. So if you guys don't know, Brandon Ingram injured his ankle against the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Angle there. Here's a really good angle here, folks. Oh, it was his left ankle that he came down wrong on.
And as you can see from the clip, terrible ankle sprain. I mean, Lou Dort's basically on top of him. He lands on his ankle. So Shams got the diagnosis or whatever, and basically Brandon Ingram is out indefinitely moving forward with this ankle sprain. And I said in the video yesterday, I'm like, well, I get it, right? there is no incentive to even come back with that ankle sprain, right? You just fired your agent, you signed with Clutch Sports, Rich Paul, LeBron, right? He's a free agent going into this summer. So you have no years left in your contract. You're basically you're not playing for free, but with the Pelicans situation, thank God that he didn't tear his knee up or any other thing, because then you really couldn't get off him, right? But my thing is, and this is what I just want to get to, but on the tweet, the other teams too, so the Lakers are plus 400, the Miami Heat are plus 500, the Clippers are plus 600, Atlanta Hawks are plus 750, Golden State Warriors plus 800. I'm not really going to keep going through the rest of the teams. Maybe the Nuggets, because they definitely are going to have to make some type of change to the Denver Nuggets. But my thing is this. So the Lakers, the Heat, Clippers, and Hawks. So teams that are, looking for the extra piece to try and put their team over the top. And I'm going to put the Nuggets in there too at plus 1,400. I think their odds probably be a little bit, we're going to see what they do. The Nuggets are a very confusing team at the moment, especially while they're not playing well. But the Lakers are plus 400, Miami Heat plus 500. I just want to get to this point. Why does it feel like, as a Pelicans supporter, fan, enjoyer, does this team keep doing business with the Los Angeles Lakers? Like, is the NBA that, where agents just control the whole landscape this much? Outside of the Chris Paul trade that didn't fall through, the AD trade, now you're going to end up trying to trade Brandon Ingram back to the Lakers. Like, what is going on with this team and the Lakers? Can we just leave them alone? Can we do business with anybody else? Any other franchise? The Pelicans are just nip and tuck with doing business with the Hawks and the Lakers. Like, what is going on here? Okay? If you ask me, and granted, it's a players' league. The NBA is not the NFL. NFL is more of a, it's not really, certain players have those type of priorities that can get things done, but usually, bro, it's how the team, the team is bigger than the player. NBA is different. This is a league where some of the players are kind of bigger than the team. Well, I ain't gonna say kind of. We've seen it in the past multiple times. Players are bigger than the teams. So, can Rich Paul do it again and just bully? I ain't gonna say just bully, because obviously the Pelicans are in a situation where they're gonna have to make a move with Brandon Ingram. They're really gonna have to blow it up. You ask me, full rebuild. Right hand of God. Full rebuild. Y'all know how I feel. What is going on to the point where David Griffin is just consistently getting bullied by Rich Paul just to take, not just Rich Paul, it's the Lakers. Who's the Lakers GM? Rob Pelinka. Rob Pelinka, who gets no respect from anybody else in the league, right? And it's just the Pelicans. Oh, well, we're just gonna sit there and take all the Pelicans players and all that. Like, man, honestly, what would that package even look like from the Lakers? Because you're kind of in a point where they know you have to get rid of Brandon Ingram. It's not like you can keep him. They know you got to get rid of him. You're in a position where you're not going to really re-sign him, and if you do, it's going to be catastrophic, David Griffin. I'd be catastrophic if you sign Brandon Ingram at this point. So what would that return even look like? Austin Reeves? They're not going to give up Dalton Knecht. They are giving up Dalton Knecht. I'll take Dalton Knecht. I'll take Dalton Knecht right now. I mean, look, people how to feel about Brandon Ingram. Listen, guys. It's over, okay? Y'all can just stop it. They paid Trey. It is what it is. Live with it. And I see people be trying to keep saying, well, Trey and Brandon Ingram games are nothing alike. Y'all have to stop thinking that Trey Murphy is going to be like that. Y'all have to get that. Stop. I hate when people keep running with that narrative that Trey is not Brandon Ingram. Trey was never Brandon Ingram. Like, that's not his game. Trey's not going to be they're two completely different players, okay? Trey can still get you 19, 20-something points. So we acting like Brandon Ingram gets you 30 or something. You're mistaken. I don't know where you've been. All right, Brandon Ingram is he'll have little spurts, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not watching the games, guys. Maybe I'm just not watching the game. Maybe I just don't value Zion. Well, Zion value would be high if he can learn how to just control his body. Okay, I'm not gonna sit there and play like Zion is not him when he's on the court. But that's the problem. He's never on the court, so you're not him. Brandon Ingram also is a guy that's rarely on the court, too. We're not going to sit here and act like Brandon Ingram doesn't have injury history, too. He's going to go through another year, not playing 60-plus games, right? But people be acting like this guy, some little subsection of Pelicans fans be acting like Brandon Ingram's like, oh, my God, he's a 25, 26. Like, where have y'all been lately? He's not that guy where y'all make it seem like he's on a Devin Booker level. Like, let's calm these expectations. But Trey Murphy, and it's honestly, the problem with Trey is that this team literally runs no plays for him. Watch the games. Majority of Trey shots is just he has the ball and he just got to get the shot up because he knows they're not gonna run nothing for him. They run no type of excuse my language. They run no type of like sets for him. They might like they don't run nothing for him. He's a shooter. They do nothing for him. When they're getting something for he can go downhill, attack the glass. Like it's Willie Green, man. All right, we've seen what happens when players leave Willie Green and they sprout. So I'm not even gonna I'll just be seeing people do too much about Trey and how Brandon Ingram if you're expecting Trey Murphy to become Brandon Ingram, you're sad. Like they're two different players. Just stop that. Y'all have to stop that. Okay. In a way, if Rich Paul and LeBron, Clutch Sports, they get this done again and they end up taking Brandon, it's not even just about the team traded you away to get Anthony Davis, and now somehow they're gonna be able to get you back still with Anthony Davis and LeBron. That's just foul to me, man. That's flawed. David Green, you're flawed. I trade him to the Heat. I don't even know what they'll give up because I don't really like their team that much. I mean, Tyler Hero would be cool, but unless you get rid of CJ, what are we getting Tyler Hero for? And then it's kind of like Jordan Hawk. It's just weird. The roster construction is weird. We already know about how the Pelicans are constructed, but the Lakers are a favorite to land Brandon Ingram, of course. Clutch Sports could be, or could they be, just another situation where the NBA allows Rob Pelinka and David Griffin just bend him over his knee and smack him on the behind and just take what he wants. So, David Griffin's a man. If he's a man, he'll find some other trade partner than the Lakers to get Brandon Ingram because that's worst case scenario for me, guys. But we just going to keep seeing sticky situation, and it seems like the Pelicans always find themselves in sticky situations no matter what. So thank you guys for sticking for another edition of Pelicans Scoop. I am your host, the most Jordan Kitchens, and I'm signing out. Y'all be blessed. Peace.